Hello again, everybody. It's Plowboy's Ghost Channel. I thought since someone had gave me the idea in a previous video's comment about their favorite rounds when I was talking about 45 Colt, mentioning 45 Colt out of a carbine. My favorite rifle round, I've got a few, and I've had a bunch more. And I know y'all can say that 45-70 don't have the range. But y'all, I don't live out west. And even if I did, my favorite would probably still be 45-70, although I would appreciate a long-range Super Whiz-Bang Magnum Ultra whatever, for its long-range capabilities. That doesn't matter. It's sometimes my favorite, just like 45 Colt. I'm not trying to say that it is the most perfect in every circumstance and every situation. 45-70 is not the most perfect in every circumstance and situation, but if you can hit it, you can damn sure kill it. So let me ask you this, and I've watched some, well, I won't really ask you much, but I watched a video the other night on a feller and his woman, wife, girlfriend, whatever, a younger couple than me, in Alaska. They hunting, and he's using some small caliber Super Whiz-Bang Magnum that has ultra high velocity, and they trust this little bullet. And that bear, brown, whatever you want to call it up there, that sucker absorbed multiple hits, came hundreds and hundreds of yards after them. He finally had to end it all with after the rifle malfunctioned and he couldn't shoot it no more. He done shot it several times with that little bitty bullet. Had to stop it with a big bore revolver. Like to have been bear food, the both of them. Now, once again, these Alabama grizzlies around here so far have left me alone. And all these big, 10, 12 foot brown bears here in northwest Alabama, they stay off Plow Mountain. They don't come nowhere near my plantation, so I don't have a lot to worry about. But y'all, if I did, and once again, everybody wants a bear gun, I'm going 45-70. Now, I know that I can buy a 45-70 load. I've got two of them full of 45-70s. I ain't shot this gun in years. Need to do it. Maybe that's the next gun we shoot. One of the next guns we shoot down there on the new place. Y'all really want to see what that does? That steel plate, I promise you. This other one I've got up here, I've watched that 45-70 turn it a flip and wrap it. No joke. That load right there, that 430 grain Noe Ranch Dog bullet, copy of a Ranch Dog bullet, on top of 38 grains of IMR 4198. If I remember right, it's been a while. 45-70 is my favorite rifle cartridge, even if it was going slower this, and I estimated out of this 1895 CBA, based on the experience of others, out of an 18.5-inch barrel. I expect this is going to be running somewhere around 1550. That will do it. That's a big old nose on that bullet too. It ain't gonna focus right. Maybe it ain't. Maybe my eyes just can't focus right. But y'all, I've kept that gun. This is one of those guns I'll never part with. If you remember right, I put the Skinner peep sight on it. I'm probably gonna change it and put the longer sight, that comes back further, takes up the full top. I'll do that eventually. I put that Skinner peep sight on it. I put the saddle ring safety delete on it. And this is just one of those guns that I absolutely love. And I don't care if this was made during the Rimland period. The fit and finish on this is great. The accuracy is great. The reliability when I was shooting it was great. The function was great. I did very little of this gun as far as smoothing. I've got a little bit of frost on it because I brought it out of the frigid Alaskan interior of the house here in this Alabama summer. I keep ice chips and snow blowing in there in the house, and you bring it out here. I've wiped it down with oil a couple of times. You bring it out here, it starts, it's like you walked into a wall of hot water, hot bath. So you can imagine what it does. I'll have to wipe it down again when I carry it back inside. 45-70. I wouldn't care, and I actually want a Springfield trapdoor carbine. I want one, to run the black powder loads out of and whatever. I do. I think it would be cool. I don't think it would be what I would take to the Little Bighorn if I were going to do a bunch of folks wrong, and yeah, we ain't going to get started on all that. That would be the wrong situation, the wrong gun, but I wouldn't have no business being there anyway. I'd probably take out 1873, and I don't know if I fare a lot better, but I wouldn't be there to start with. Not virtue signaling like everybody else in 2020 stupid. I watched Hostiles again last night. And it's bad when you can't get into something. You can't let yourself be immersed in a historic film with semi-decent quality. There are things, there are historical inaccuracies and all of that, and some of those are glaring, not as much as some, but it's bad when you can't allow yourself to be transported, and immersed in a period and a time and the visuals and stuff, that you want to, because somebody decides, some little prissy pink underwear wearing son of a gun, that's running the show, making the film, decides we have to have a modern statement on where we are today, virtue signaling, wokeness, and all that other horse crap. Anyway, getting derailed, getting off subject. But I watched that and I see some of the guns in that, and I want some of those guns, even though they're not, necessarily the most effective thing. But y'all, if I was in trouble, and a big bear or a big animal was on the other end of that in the form of the trouble, I like 45-70 just fine. I can think of a whole lot of super ultra whiz bang magnums that people think are mean as crap. Wouldn't penetrate like this. So anyway, that's just one redneck's opinion, and that is the view today from the Plowboy Plantation on Plowboy Mountain. Ain't Plowboy Mountain anymore. My wife did own it, and now it's Mariachi Mountain. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.